Hello, citizens, and welcome back. This is a new football season. We've got new expectations, new hopes, and yeah, there's a lot of things to look forward to. We've got 9 months of football ahead of us. It's going to be tough, it's going to come fast, and I'm looking forward to every second of it. We're halfway through the summer. Last season's disappointments are out the way, and we're going to this one. We start off with United in the Community Shield, and for me, it's a game that United shouldn't be in because, again, as part of last season's disappointments, and I will say last season was a disappointment because yes, we won the league, but overall, I think we probably should have won the Champions League. You know, we played a bang average Real Madrid team, got knocked out on penalties after Pep made changes. You know, he took off Haaland and De Bruyne. I get they were tired, but we're going into penalties and he takes them two off. Bizarre to me. You know, we lost the FA Cup final, which I think was our worst performance of the season against a United team who really should be in Europe with their lowest finish ever in the Premier League on a minus goal difference as well. And we let them beat us in that cup final. And we let Ten Hag keep his job, which is probably beneficial to the league as a whole, but it's still disappointing. So I think last season, yes, we won the league, but it wasn't as good as it should have been. And yeah, I'm expecting more going into this one. What I will say is I'm a little bit surprised somewhat with this summer because I thought we would have made more signings. You know, we got Alvarez going out to Atletico Madrid. You know, I know we brought Savinho in, but if you look at overall, this group of players that we've got, this core group, have been with us for quite a long time. And you look at the contracts and you look at the players, look at Walker, there's talk of him leaving, him wanting to go to the Saudi League to earn more money. You know, that's going to be inevitable until he does that. He's getting older. So, you know, he's going to start slowing down eventually. And then you got De Bruyne. He's in his last year of contract. Will we sign him up to a new one? Of course, you want him there forever. But, of course, he's getting old. He's going to want to retire. He's going to want to move on, maybe earn some money before he retires. Bernardo, there's talk every season, every transfer window, summer and winter, that he wants to leave for Barcelona or he wants to go to Spain. Edison, there's talk of him leaving as well. Look, there's so much talk around all our players and who's leaving, and yet we're not really bringing in players to replace them. I know we're doing it gradually, brought in Doku last year, brought in Savinho this year, but we really need to start replacing these core players that are on the way out, like defensively and in midfield. And of course, Haaland, how long is he going to be there? Because now we've no Alvarez. We've got really no cover for Haaland. The player I said who would have been perfect cover for Haaland if we'd learn from him was Delap, and we've just let him go as well. So I think we need to start thinking about transfers and bringing players in. Hopefully we can do that before the window ends, but I doubt it because we know Pep likes a small team, regardless of what all the media says and all these other fan channels. You know, we don't have a massive squad. We have a tiny squad, and if two players get injured like De Bruyne and Haaland, we've got real no replacements as we saw last season. So look, it is a new season. We're going to be favourites for every single competition like we always are. We're going to be favourites for the Premier League. We're going to be favourites for the Champions League, FA Cup, Carabao Cup, the World Club Championship, or World Cup, whatever it's called. But are we really favourites? Well, look, Premier League, we've won 4 in a row. It's never been done before in English history. We're the first ever team to do that. So that's a record that we've got. That's unmatched. And it's unbelievable watching us do that over the last 4 years because when we hit that stride after February, my God, we're a phenomenal team. We really are. When everyone's in full peak physical fitness and that mentality, they just win, and that's what we're good at doing. And yes, we've fallen short in the cup competitions in previous seasons, but in the league, we never fail. And at some point, it's going to break. Is it going to be this year? Hopefully not, because I'd love to see a 5th in a row. I really will, particularly with those 115 charges coming in, whatever that's going to be. I think it's probably just going to be a fine or whatever. But, you know, you never know with the Premier League. They're trying to do us every which way at the moment. So I would love to see a 5 in a row, but I wouldn't say we're favourites. I really wouldn't. Like I said, our squad is getting small and it's getting less experience in it as well with the players that are leaving. So I would have still liked to see more couple of signings, and then I would have said, yeah, we're favourites, but we've not seen it. But I'm sure Pep will do his masterclass thing and it'll get us going after the first couple of games. Then you look at the Champions League. Champions League format's changed. It's a league system now. So you play more games. I think the game's going to be more intense as well. But look, I think the league overall, it might help us out a little bit because we do play more games, and I think it's at the top 8 that go through something stupid like that. So I think Pep might take it kind of easy in a couple of games, rather than the group stages where he goes hell for leather in all 6 games and he tries to get maximum points. I don't think he'll do that in the league. I think we'll go all out in the first few, And then in the last couple, I think we might start taking it easy. That's the way I see that going, but we won't know until it starts again and how other teams go and approach the competition. FA Cup, I want to see us win that. I'm very disappointed not to have won it last year, like I said, against United, that we really should have beaten. And then the Carabao Cup, I know Pep's going to play his youngsters, his reserve team for the first few rounds. And hopefully we go deep in that, because I think that's a competition that we've kind of made our own over the last 10 years. And I'd like to see us continue that that mode. But yeah, first up, United Community Shield. For me, and people have been going on about friendlies too much. There's something been going on about how, we got beat by who did we get beat by? I don't remember who we got beat by. We got beat by someone. Celtic, wasn't it? We got beat by Celtic. Everyone, other Royal fans and some City fans as well, going on about, oh, how'd you get beat by Celtic, a Scottish team? It's a friendly. I couldn't care less about friendlies. I just care about players getting through it fit, getting up to match fitness. That's all that friendlies are matter for. And for me, this United game is that as well. The Community Shield means nothing to me. I don't particularly care if we win it or lose it. I don't see it as a trophy. I'm really not interested in it. I mean, Arsenal won it last year, and their fans were going mental about it all season. And that's they got into Community Shield because we won everything else. We won the FA Cup and the league, so they went into it by default. They didn't even win anything to get into it. At least United have won something to be there. But for me, it's just another friendly game. Win or lose, it's just about getting through, getting some more players match fit, seeing players like De Bruyne come back in, Diaz as well, maybe Ake, Akanji. Just get unfolding as well, getting them players match fit and ready for the Chelsea game next weekend, because that's the important one. I couldn't care less about this one. I just, like I said, I just see it as another friendly. That being said, you want to win because it is United, and other than that, I'm really not bothered if we do or not. And like I said, going into that Chelsea game, it's a tough game to go into. You never really know what Chelsea team are going to turn up. You never really know what City team's going to turn up beginning of the season. Last season, I thought we started off really well, in the season before that as well. But we'll have to, like I said, it's all about keeping players fit. Like the small squad they've got, it's all about fitness. And that's it, really. It's been quiet summer for City. I've taken some time off away from the team, just chilled out a little bit, watched the Euros, of course. I thought England were terrible throughout. But that being said, Premier League's back. And yeah, it's back with a blast this weekend. Thanks for watching. As always, thanks for checking it out. Make sure to join us for the watch along, which we'll be doing for the Community Shield. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to seeing you all there. Hit like, hit subscribe as always. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.